Hi, I'm Robert Castle. This is the next in a series of short takes on topics of importance in the realm of performance and leadership. So today I'm going to talk about the magic word that is critical to high performance and leadership. It's short, it's not very sweet, and it has a bad reputation, but it's perhaps the most important word in the English language if you're a high performing leader. So are you tired of feeling overwhelmed and burnt out from taking on too much work in your business? Do you struggle to set boundaries and prioritize your time effectively? If so, it's time to learn the power of saying the magic word, no. So in his book, Essentialism, author Greg McKeown emphasizes the importance of saying no to opportunities that are not aligned with your most important goals. And he argues that by focusing on what's essential and saying no to everything else, you can achieve greater success and fulfillment in your business and your personal life. McKeown writes, the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. This quote highlights the idea that successful people are not necessarily those who say yes to everything, but those who are selective about what they commit to. For example, instead of saying yes to every project or request that comes your way, you can identify your highest priority goals and evaluate opportunities based on whether they support those goals. By saying no to projects that don't align with your most important objectives, you can free up time and energy to focus on what truly matters. Entrepreneur and writer Derek Sivers advocates for the hell yeah or no approach to decision making. And in his book and blog post of the same name, he argues that individuals should only say yes to opportunities that they generally are excited about and that they're genuinely passionate about. Now, Sivers writes, if you're not saying hell yeah about something, say no. This quote underscores the idea that saying no to opportunities that don't excite you is not a negative thing. It's a way to make space for the opportunities that truly inspire you. By adopting this mindset, you can avoid taking on projects or commitments that don't align with your values or interests, and instead, you can focus on opportunities that truly do inspire you and drive you forward in your business and your personal life. Jim Collins, in his book, Good to Great, identifies the Hedgehog Principle, which involves focusing on a single area of expertise and saying no to anything that doesn't align with it. He argues that this approach can lead to sustained success and long-term growth. Collins writes that the good to great companies did not say, okay, folks, let's get passionate about what we do. They went in the opposite direction and they said, you know, we're not going to be a great company if we have lots of things we're passionate about. We're going to be a great company if we have one thing that we're passionate about. And by identifying this area of expertise and saying no to opportunities outside of that area, you can become a leader in your field and build a reputation for excellence. Incorporating these ideas into your business can be transformative. By prioritizing your goals, setting boundaries, and saying no to opportunities that don't align with your vision, you can free up time and energy to focus on what truly matters. You can also avoid spreading yourself too thin, which can lead to burnout and decreased productivity. In the words of McKeown, you can't overestimate the unimportance of practically everything. Learning to say no can help you identify what truly matters and prioritize your time and resources accordingly. Now, with so many benefits to saying no, why is it that this word, this magic word, is heard so infrequently? Well, first of all, fear of conflict. People often avoid saying no out of fear that it will lead to conflict or an uncomfortable situation. Fear of rejection. Saying no can feel like rejecting the other person, and there may be a fear that this could lead to being rejected in return. Guilt is another reason why people don't say no. Cultural and societal norms. So some cultures and societies value accommodating others and discourage saying no directly And then, wanting to please is a big one. Some people have a strong desire to be liked and to please others, which can make it difficult for them to refuse requests to say no. And this is often associated with lack of assertiveness. And lack of assertiveness skills is another big one, how to say no in the right way. Lack of prioritization and estimating skills can sometimes cause people not to say no because they may have a hard time prioritizing what they have to do or estimating how long it's going to take. And they say yes before they really understood what it is they're being asked to do. And then they figure out it's, a lot bigger than what they may have initially guessed. So ultimately, saying no is a leadership skill. High performers say no. Leaders say the magic word no, and leaders know how to say no. And I'll talk about how to say no in another video because it can get nuanced. And there are ways of saying no that can get better results with less resistance, but it does take some skill at reading the situation and responding appropriately. And it may take some practice. So the next time you're faced with an opportunity or request, take a moment to evaluate whether it aligns with your goals and values. And if it doesn't, don't be afraid to say no. Remember, saying no isn't a negative thing. It's a powerful tool that can help you achieve success and fulfillment in your business and personal life. So in conclusion, learning to say no can be a powerful tool for success and well-being and demonstrating real leadership. By taking action and being intentional about the opportunities you pursue, you can create a life and business that truly reflect your values and passions. So start saying no to everything that doesn't align with your goals and watch you and your business thrive. So that's my take on the magic word no. Thank you for listening. I hope it helps. I appreciate you. If you found this worthwhile, please like and subscribe. And if you have a suggestion for a future topic, contact me and I'll consider doing a short take on it sometime in the future. Take care.